Morning, everyone. So today I'm here with your next chapter, that is chapter number 36 in your GK of class 6. Okay, so in this chapter we'll read about Indian writers, some well-known, renowned, famous Indian writers. Okay, India has given birth to a great number of writers in different fields of literature. They have written novels, stories, poems, plays, and essays in various languages. Tick the correct option in the following statements. As you can see, there are so many questions, and each question has two options. We have to choose the correct option in the following statements. Okay, the first question: K.R. Narayanan or R.K. Narayan has written the books The Guide and Malgudi Days. We all know, I don't know nowadays the Malgudi Days are telecasted on TV or not, लेकिन जब हम लोग छोटे थे तो हमारे टाइम मालगुडी डेज आता था टेलीविज़न पे, सोनी पे आता था. ओके, और ये जो मालगुडी डेज जो है वो बुक बेसिकली एक बुक है जिसमें से स्टोरीज लेकर सीरियल्स बनाए गए हैं, सीरियल बनाई गई है. तो हु वाज द राइटर ऑफ द बुक? द राइटर ऑफ द बुक वाज R.K. नारायण. ओके, क्वेश्चन नंबर 2: द गॉड ऑफ स्मॉल थिंग्स वन अरुंधति रॉय और अमृतम प्रीतम द बुकर प्राइज. तो गॉड ऑफ स्मॉल थिंग्स किसने लिखा है? अरुंधति रॉय ने लिखा है. सो यू विल टिक अरुंधति रॉय इन क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. Question number 3: Dash is a Sanskrit scholar, wrote Kadambari and Harshcharita. The answer will be Bana Bhatt. Dash wrote a book of philosophical essays and idealist view of life. तो किसने लिखा है? डॉक्टर एस राधा कृष्णन. ओके, come to come to question number 5. The well-known social historian and critic has written the book named Autobiography of an Unknown Indian. So who is the author? Neerad C. Chaudhary. Come to question number 6. Dash wrote The Discovery of India. तो किसने लिखा है? पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू. Question number 7. Sunny Days and Idols are two famous books written by Sunil Gavaskar. Okay, so इसी तरीके से you will just choose the correct option in the following statements. Okay, and you will fill this chapter. Clear? And you will learn it by heart. Clear, children? Now come to the next chapter, that is chapter number, sorry, come to the next chapter, that is chapter number 41. So in this chapter number 41, ancient India. Okay, there are different dynasties. Okay, given in group A, and in group B there are ancient Indian kingdoms. So we'll match the different dynasties with the ancient Indian kingdoms. Okay, so this you might have studied in the histories: the Pallavas, the Pratiharas, the Chalukyas, the Nandas, the Pallavas, again the Chauhan, the Sishodiyas, the Senas, the Paramars, okay, the Yadavas, the Chandelas, the Kadambas, okay, the Cheras, the Pandyas. So you'll match them with their Indian kingdoms in column number B. So this, do it on your own. Come to question number B. Some statements about ancient India are given below. Fill in the blanks with the help of clues. So let's see. Dash founded the glorious Mauryan Empire in 322 BC. He defeated the Greek army under Seleucus. So, who defeated the Greek army under Seleucus? The answer will be Chandragupta Maurya. Okay, the answer is given in the clue box itself. So please do not write the wrong spelling. आप correct spelling लिखोगे और अच्छे से लिखोगे in your good handwriting, neat and clean handwriting. Understood? Now, come to question number 2. The turning point in Emperor Ashoka's life was the Dash War. So किस war के बाद अशोका की जो life है वो change हो गई? तो It was the Kalinga War. Question number 3. The Chinese traveler Huan Sang came to India during the reign of किस कौन से किंग रूल कर रहे थे, किस किंग राजा के राज्य में वो आए थे. द चाइनीज ट्रैवलर. द आंसर इज, व्हाट इज द आंसर? द आंसर इज हर्षवर्धन. ओके. जब हर्षवर्धन रूल कर रहे थे तो उस टाइम चाइनीज ट्रैवलर आए थे. द डैश पीरियड इन इंडियन हिस्ट्री इज कॉल्ड द गोल्डन एज. किस पीरियड को इंडियन हिस्ट्री का गोल्डन एज बोला गया है? तो द आंसर इज गुप्ता पीरियड. नंबर 5. कालिदास द फेमस संस्कृत पोएट adorned the court of, answer will be Chandragupta Vikramaditya. Okay, so this was it. So fill this chapter, learn it by heart, and do write it in your copy also. Okay, now come to the next chapter, that is chapter number 45. In chapter number 45 we'll read about some geographical terms. आप geography पढ़ाई कर रहे हो तो geography में आप बहुत सारे terms के across आते हो, जैसे globe हो गई, map हो गई, sand dune हो गई, ओके, equinox, solstice, then lithosphere हो गई, iceberg हो गए. ये सारे क्या है? These are terms related to geography. आपने अभी तक पढ़ा भी होगा कुछ कुछ टर्म्स इनमें से. ओके, सो दीज आर जियोग्राफिकल टर्म्स. नाउ लेट्स मूव टू द चैप्टर. लेट्स find out the answers one by one, and the answers are given in the clue box. So please, I'm telling you again and again, I'm reminding you again and again that please do not write wrong spelling. If you do not know the spelling, take the help of the clue box. clue box में जितनी स्पेलिंग दी गई है वहाँ से आप सही स्पेलिंग लिखोगे, करेक्ट स्पेलिंग लिखोगे, and write in a neat handwriting. Understood? Now come to question number 1. A portion of the sea surrounded by land on 3 sides, filling a wide mouth opening of the land. So that, what is it called, children? It is called Gulf. Gulf, Gulf. A hot spring that throws up a jet of hot water and steam. Sorry. तो जैसे हमारे वॉशरूम में या फिर किचन में गीज़र लगा रहता है ना ठंड के टाइम में, जहाँ से गर्म पानी निकलती है, तो यहाँ पे भी देखो, अ हॉट स्प्रिंग दैट थ्रोज अप अ जेट ऑफ हॉट वाटर एंड स्टीम. तो उस ये उसको क्या बोलते हैं? दैट दिस टर्म इज टर्म्ड एज गीज़र. GEYSER, गीज़र. ओके, कम टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. A ridge or mound of loose sand piled up by wind action. आपने देखा होगा डेजर्ट एरियाज में, रेगिस्तान में, कि हिल टाइप बन जाता है माउंटेन का, सॉरी सैंड का. तो उन हिल्स ऑफ सैंड को क्या बोलते हैं? सैंड ड्यून. ओके, एज यू कैन सी इन द पिक्चर में देख रहे हो आप सैंड ड्यून कैसे है. ओके, ना the time of the year when the sun appears vertically overhead at noon on the equator and days and nights are equal at all points on the earth's surface. तो उस टाइम को क्या बोलते हैं? इक्विनॉक्स. EQUINOX, इक्विनॉक्स, जहाँ पे जो दिन और रात जो है इक्वल होते हैं. अंडरस्टूड? The time during summer or winter when the sun is farthest from the equator, neither north or south. तो उस टाइम क्या बोलते हैं? solstice. SOLSTICE, solstice. Okay. Now point on the surface of the point on the surface of the earth vertically above the point where an earth originates. Sorry children. Question number 6 I will be repeating once again. Point on the surface of the earth vertically above the point where an earthquake originates. तो जहाँ पे earthquake originate होती है उसको क्या बोलते हैं? एपीसेंटर. EPICENTRE, एपीसेंटर. एपिसेंटर उस जगह को बोलते हैं, ओके, अर्थक्वेक जहाँ ओरिजिनेट होती है उसके जस्ट ऊपर, ओके, तो दैट इज एपिसेंटर. A narrow strip of land with water on either side joining two larger land areas, तो उस जगह को क्या बोलते हैं, स्ट्रेट. A part of a river mouth that is affected by sea tides, it's termed as estuary. Now come to question number 9. Extremely tiny drops of water densely scattered in the air forming a thick cloud that is very difficult to see through. ठंड के टाइम में जो बोलते हैं ना, कुहासा छा गया चारों तरफ, ओके, तो उस कुहासे को क्या बोलते हैं, फॉग बोलते हैं. वाइट फॉग क्लाउड टाइप हो जाती है हमारे आसपास, तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं, फॉग बोलते हैं, FOG, फॉग. कम टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 10. The debris of or fragments of rock material brought down by the movement of glacier, it's termed as moraine. A large mass of land ice generally broken off from a glacier floating in the sea is termed as iceberg. बड़ा सा स्नो का जैसे पत्थर का होता है ना, तो बर्फ के पत्थर क्या बोलते हैं, आइसबर्ग. A model of the earth on a small scale is termed as globe. A drawing representing the earth's surface, either the whole or a part of it, is termed as map. तो मैप और ग्लोब में क्या डिफरेंस होता है, यू हैव ऑलरेडी रेड, ओके, कि मैप इज portable, it can be folded and it can be carried from one place to the other, whereas globe is bulky and it's not that portable, okay, it's not very easy to carry. Now come to question number 14. The solid outer part of the earth is termed as lithosphere and it comprises of land. That which forms the lithosphere is termed as rock. Rock से बना होता है. Group of islands, archipelago. The alternate rise and fall in the level of sea water. Sea water में आपने देखा होगा, okay, कि लहर उठती है, तो that rise and fall in the level of sea water is termed as tide. TIDE, tide. So I hope you might have written the answers. If not, please write it and learn it by heart. Okay, and please write all the chapters, whatever I have discussed. Please write it in your copy also. Clear, children? That's all for today. Thank you.